What is the purpose of your life? What are you here to learn? Did you know that before coming to this earth, you made a contract with the universe? A soul contract? It is the reason why you came into this particular body at this particular time, in this particular place, to meet these particular people. But most importantly, to learn some lessons and master certain skills. Most people go through life without ever considering they might have a special mission or purpose for being here. They just get swept along by circumstances, living their lives on automatic pilot, day after day. Have you ever felt like there's more to life than what you're currently experiencing? Like you're meant to be doing something important but aren't sure what it is? Well, if so, today's video is for you. In today's video, we will be discussing what your soul came to learn in this life before birth. So make sure to watch the whole video so you don't miss anything. Before we get started, please take some time to subscribe. And for more such interesting videos, turn on notifications and share this video with your friends and family members. Now let's begin. Why do you think you were born at this particular moment in time? You were born to fulfill a unique mission that only you can do. You came into this life with a set of skills, talents, resources, and abilities that are yours and yours alone. When you came to Earth, you did not bring all of your energy, your higher self. That part remains behind in the non-physical world. The part that came into the physical world is called your soul. Your soul came into your physical body at the moment of conception. At that moment, you also created a soul contract with the universe. In other words, you agreed to abide by certain laws and principles in order to progress and grow while you are here. It also contains the unique purpose of your life. You might be wondering, how can I find out what my soul came to learn in this life? In this video, we'll talk about some ways that you can look within yourself and explore who you are, which will help you discover what you came here to learn. Some common things that your soul came to learn in this life include love, compassion, forgiveness, kindness, patience, understanding, and wisdom. However, there are many other things that you may have come to learn. So let's dive deeper. Facing fears. According to spiritual teacher Louise Hay, our fears are nothing more than unhealed wounds from the past, manifesting in the present. These fears hold us back from pursuing our dreams and achieving our goals. If you feel that you are struggling to move forward in life, it may be because you are holding on to some deep-seated fears that are blocking your path. By facing your fears and overcoming them, you will be able to clear the obstacles that are preventing you from moving forward. Remember that courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the decision to act despite the presence of fear. No. 2. Accepting yourself. Self-acceptance is an essential aspect of personal growth, and when we refuse to accept ourselves, we are essentially rejecting the truth of who we are, which leads to inner turmoil and dissatisfaction. By learning to accept ourselves, including our flaws and imperfections, we can experience true peace and happiness. We must remember that we are all human and prone to making mistakes, but that doesn't mean we should give up on ourselves. Rather, we should strive to accept ourselves unconditionally and treat ourselves with kindness and compassion. Remember, self-acceptance is a journey, not a destination. It requires daily practice and a willingness to confront our negative thoughts and beliefs. But the rewards of self-acceptance are immeasurable. It allows us to live authentically, freeing us from the shackles of societal expectations and allowing us to pursue our dreams without fear of judgment. Learning patience. Patience is a virtue that we all need to cultivate in our lives. In a world where everything is fast-paced and instant gratification is the norm, it can be challenging to develop patience. However, learning patience is essential for our personal growth and well-being. Patience is not passive. It is active waiting, coupled with a calm and composed attitude. It involves understanding that things don't always happen on our timeline, and that sometimes we need to wait for things to align. Developing patience allows us to approach challenges with a clear mind and handle situations gracefully. It enables us to maintain composure and avoid impulsive reactions. By practicing patience, we become more resilient and better equipped to navigate the ups and downs of life. Remember, patience is a muscle that needs to be exercised. It may require conscious effort initially, but the benefits of patience far outweigh the challenges of developing it. 4. Forgiving others. Holding on to grudges and resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It harms us more than anyone else. By learning to forgive others, we free ourselves from the burden of negativity and anger. It is essential to understand that forgiveness does not mean condoning or excusing the other person's behavior. Instead, it is about releasing the negative emotions that are holding us back. Forgiveness is a choice that we must consciously make, and it is a powerful way to heal ourselves and move forward in life. It allows us to break the cycle of negativity and create a more positive and fulfilling life. Now, living in the present moment. The present moment is all we truly have. It is the only time that is real. The past is gone and the future has not yet happened. By focusing on the present moment, we can appreciate the beauty of life and savor each experience. However, it can be challenging to stay in the present, especially in a world that constantly pulls us towards the future. Many of us spend a great deal of time worrying about the future or regretting the past, but doing so only causes unnecessary stress and anxiety. To learn to live in the present moment, we can practice mindfulness, meditation, and other grounding techniques. By doing so, we can appreciate the beauty of the present and make the most of every experience. Remember, life is a gift to be cherished, and each moment is an opportunity to find joy and meaning. By embracing the present, we can live a more fulfilling and joyful life. Number 6. Embracing change. Change is inevitable. It is the only constant in life. Resisting change only causes suffering. By learning to embrace change, we can navigate life's transitions with grace and resilience. Change can be challenging, but it also presents opportunities for growth and it is essential to have a positive mindset when approaching change. Instead of fearing the unknown, we can choose to see change as a chance to learn and evolve. By embracing change, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and experiences that can enrich our lives. Remember, change is not something to be feared, but rather something to be welcomed. Gratitude is an essential aspect of a fulfilling life. By practicing gratitude, we can appreciate the blessings we have and cultivate a positive mindset. It is easy to focus on what we lack or the challenges we face, but doing so only breeds discontent and unhappiness. Instead, we must consciously cultivate gratitude for the positive aspects of our lives. Whether it's our health, relationships, or simply the beauty of nature, we must take time to appreciate and be grateful for what we have. Practicing gratitude can transform our perspective and bring more joy into our lives. It helps us focus on the positive and makes us more resilient in the face of adversity. Remember, gratitude is a powerful mindset that can enhance our overall well-being and lead to a more fulfilling life. Number 8. Importance of self-care. Self-care is not selfish. It is essential for our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Taking care of ourselves allows us to show up as our best selves for those around us. It is easy to neglect our own needs, especially when we are busy or stressed, but doing so can lead to burnout and decreased productivity. By prioritizing self-care, we can recharge and refocus on our goals. Self-care includes activities such as exercise, healthy eating, getting enough sleep, and engaging in hobbies we enjoy. It is essential to make time for self-care even when we are busy. Remember, we cannot pour from an empty cup. By taking care of ourselves, we are better able to take care of others and achieve our goals. Number 9. Connecting with others. Human beings are social creatures. We need connection and community to thrive. It is easy to get caught up in our own lives and forget to nurture our relationships, but doing so can lead to feelings of isolation and loneliness. By making an effort to connect with others, we can build a support system that will help us through tough times and celebrate our successes. Connecting with others can be done through volunteering, joining clubs, or simply reaching out to friends and family. It is essential to invest in our relationships and make time for the people in our lives. Remember, we are all in this together, and by connecting with others, we create a stronger community and a better world for everyone. So these are some of the things that your soul came to learn in this life. Remember that you are here for a reason and that your life has meaning and purpose. By exploring who you are and what you believe in, you can discover your unique gifts and talents and use them to make a difference in the world. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.